Yeah. Oh, sorry, this just fell on me. Yeah. Hold on. My little hair clip thing that holds my little tent in place fell. Those little troublemakers like to make my phone fall. The little hair thing that holds my little tent up fall. Those little spiritual troublemakers, they're little tiny cute they're the most adorable little spiritual things that attached to the love of me for whatever reason. And they like to just make everything fall down. And I got used to it. But it's weird. But yeah, I had to die. Excuse me. I had to die for each section, each category, to open up the ultimate fight once and for all. So I had to die at some point on this planet for each different culture, each different reality. So I always picked either a god that I was in pretend so that the devil and everybody didn't know. So I had to die on this planet. And I had to die at the hands of something really, really bad that starts the battle against all bad things once and for all. But I didn't want to admit that it was the actual real me. So I had a bunch of gods. So I possessed a bunch of gods. And I made every god tell the devil, demon, and evil god enemies that they were just going to sacrifice their daughter, or some god has stepped forward to sacrifice. And every single time it was me. So, do you remember in El Cajon, California? In El Cajon, right by that movie theater, when I was in that apartment where that man knocked on the door, talked about weird religious stuff, asked for a cup, and he disappeared in front of all of us. That was an evil god enemy trying to get me to trip up or make a bad answer, but I didn't. Do you remember when we were at that apartment, those apartments in El Cajon, right next to a movie theater? And behind the apartments, some girl walked across the street. She looked like she walked on clouds. She walked very unrealistically. She looked like she never had no boobs and could have been a boy if you looked at her chest area. But she walked unrealistically, dream world. She looked like she was walking on clouds. Something beyond what some girls' school could ever teach anybody down here. That was me. And I sacrificed my existence. I had gotten my boobs chopped off. And an evil god enemy was going to kill me after making me walk across the street where I was going to live one day but had not lived there yet. I was the daughter of the biggest god that creates United States type realities. So yes, I had to be a fake daughter sacrificing myself for this end of the world battle. Or I was a random god pretending to be a random god, but it was really me, sacrificing my death for different areas of Earth. Because in the world of devils, demons, and evil god enemies, death always starts the battle. So ever since the beginning, death had started things. So evil has always decided that death has to start everything. It's like their signature. So I had to die every which way. If you guys want to find out, just think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen. And the gods will tell you, because it's not a secret anymore. And then you would understand certain statues that showed up on this planet and why. And what different things mean. Now, see, when I died in Canada, I was acting like a random god. as a random god acting. Evil, bad forces forced me to show up to one of their president equivalents in the 50s. Announce a blood-curdling, weird, scary secret, and die. I'm going to see if anyone in Canada has passed down that story.